Thought I'd share a little trick with my ZRX friends. So this is the number 3 rod journal. Mr. Turbo, Terry Kaiser, taught me this many years ago when he's inspecting his turbo bikes and stuff like that. The rod he was always concerned about was number 3. So he says once you remove the pan and everything like that, you can look at the crank and the bearing and see the surface and see if there's any issues. Because as this one is usually the one that always goes first on the ZRX. And so anyway, what I always like to do, I don't know if Terry does it, but I like to index mark both my rod bolts that you can see. I also do the nuts, mark them front and back, there and there. And I count the turns that they come off. Everything is perfectly fine on this one. Transmission was in really good shape. Pretty much no wear on any of the dogs or dog holes. I do have one shift fork, number 97. It's got a very tiny smiley. But we'll get that replaced for this customer. But other than that, everything is wonderful there. So I'll put this back together and look at my index marks and get everything back. Of course, Kawasaki Heavy Industries says these are one-time use, but I'll kind of trust Terry as he says, you know, he's inspected many of them over and over, and says that they all live, you know, after 1 or 2 checks without a problem. So since this is just going to be basically a stock 1200 motor, nothing really special about it other than we don't know the history on it, that it came out of a crashed bike. Wanted to just go ahead and take some time and take a look at it. So there it is.